Happy Best Friends Day! So, we figured today we would make a Best Friends Day video because...
why not?
Best friends, it's Best Friends Day. Makes sense. So, we got, like, bracelets, matching bracelets.
No, I did not
You
make
did
these.
not make these.
I paid for them.
You can't really see what it says very well, but it says, "Where words fail, music speaks."
I bought them because I saw them at Hot Topic and I was like, okay.
Figured we would start, like, with how we met. So, one of our mutual friends, she, like, sat with me at lunch, and Sydney sat with her, alright? And so, a few days into the school year, we started talking, and tell them what your mindset was once I told you about my interests.
When you said Divergent, I was just like, that's it, you're my friend.
Yeah, basically, I was like, oh yeah, I really like Divergent. I think the books are really cool, and I just saw her eyes get wide.
It's like, this is it, I made a friend.
Yeah.
And like, at that time, like, all my friends from 6th grade had different classes, so I never saw them. So I was basically a loner for like the first few days until we became friends.
Yeah, and we had language arts together. And remember that one time, the guy, he came up to you? Okay, so I can pull her hair as much as I want. It doesn't do anything. She doesn't feel it unless she's pulling it. Okay, so a kid in our class, he came up to her, like, because I was showing people how I could do that.
And he was like, can I pull your hair?
Yeah, and he looked so nervous, and she was like, sure, and so we went... And then he yanked it, and she didn't do anything, and he was like...
Then the teacher was probably just like, what's the matter with those guys? Like, what?
Yeah. So, I think, wasn't language arts our only class together?
Yeah. And then we had, like, lunch. Then you talked me into band.
I did. Alright, so, as you guys know, or may not know, I don't know, I really like playing flute. And I was like, oh, you should join band second semester. She did, and she hated it.
Like, I hated playing, but I loved hanging out with everyone. Like, I just wanted to talk.
The band atmosphere was great. Like,
it was my people.
If you aren't, like, a band or choir student, you probably don't get this. But if you're, like, well, I guess if you're in any extracurricular activity, like, there's just this atmosphere, and it's very, you know, comforting. And I've noticed with, you know, my band friends, that's very much so applies. And so it's just like a safe environment, really. And it's fun, and there are tons of innuendos and dirty jokes, and that's what she said. And, alright, so 6th grade, beginning of 6th grade, I remember if you played trombone, you were considered the tromboner. Which stunk for them because everyone was like, tromboner. And there was just all sorts of stuff. Okay, so, this year.
This year we had, like, one class together.
I know.
But then we had art together then.
Yeah, that was fun. In our one class together, like, the teacher refused to sit us next to each other because first day of school we walked in, we sat down next to each other, we just started talking. Okay? And he saw us and saw that we were talking so much, and he's like, Alex, you sit in the back corner of that room. Sydney, you sit way up there.
And then, like, I don't talk to, like, people much. Or in class.
Luckily, our other friend, she's super sweet, and, like, just, we love her so much. She was sitting with her, so she wasn't so alone and scared, and so they would talk all the time.
And then, like, if I had a question or something, she would ask it for me.
Because she's awesome. And then I sat next to one of our other friends that I talk to often, except that grades are, like, very important to me.
Then mine, like, I don't care. Yeah, I get good grades.
Yeah, you, like, always get extremely high grades.
And I don't even try. It's just, like...
They're extremely high, just like you.
Woo!
Sydney! Get up!
Ow, my legs.
Okay, so, over the weekend, she went to Moline.
Yeah.
Alright.
Remember my Obama mask? It was hit by a car.
It blew out into the road and got hit by a semi, and what does she do? She runs into the middle of the road, okay?
I wanted to say Obama!
I'm not even talking, like, say this is the road and she steps right there. No, she was, like, sprinting into the road, okay? And I wasn't there, so she told me this over the phone, and I was like, I cannot leave you alone
She's like
for 5
my mom.
minutes. Yeah, I am the responsible one out of us.
Yeah, and then like I was running down the street for like 10 minutes trying to follow
And
the
like, she
Obama
was
mask.
telling me this, and I'm like, why?
Like I was screaming, Obama, come back, and like, oh, wait.
Okay.
Moline pretty busy, so there was a lot of people.
You look like you were on like all the drugs.
Yes, and then like I was with another friend, and she was like just standing there, like not knowing how to react to the situation. She's like, Sydney, you're gonna get hit by a car. And I'm like,
I would have been
Obama.
like, get your butt back here. Except I probably wouldn't have said butt.
You've been like dragging me out of the
I know.
road.
I had to like put you headlock and be like, you're not going into that road. Like, forget this.
But it's all good because here, let me get my phone. I'll show you what I'm getting for my birthday.
What?
I'm getting something for my birthday.
Is it the thing?
I'm also getting a Dan Phil mask, but I'm getting something else also. Another mask. Let me just find
She's
it.
just gonna have a horde of masks. But yeah, she.
It's Mr. Bean.
Oh my god!
I'm getting that from a friend. She ordered it online for me. Thank you.
No, don't ever wear that around me, or I will.
I'm wearing it to the first day of school. Like, I'm gonna go into all my classrooms just like, hi guys.
What up?
I don't know what about it, but if I'm wearing a mask that's not my face, I feel a lot more confident in it.
So that'll be fun.
I'm gonna ask my teachers if I can just wear a mask of a celebrity to school. It helps my anxiety. Like, I feel like I can do anything with them on.
You are something else.
Thank you.
So, I guess along with, like, now that we got all the running over and creepy masks aside, another, like, best friend goal type thing that we have is, oops.
I'm allowed to come to your house whenever I want and move
Yeah,
in.
so, she, like, has a problem with a certain family member, and whenever they come over, she, like, comes to my house and stays here for a few days, and it's actually what this is her bed, and then that's my bed. Like, she comes over here so often, she has her own bed.
Yes, and if anyone else sleeps on it, no, that's my bed.
Yeah, that's her bed. Like,
Mine.
And yeah, and then in the future, like, we have this thing right now that we're doing, and then, like, the music stuff. Yeah, pretty much YouTube, and we hope to, like, do a band with more of our squad, so fun. What the heck is this? Just, we're not even that kind of music. I meant to do this. But yeah, so that's what we're doing right now and the plans we have for the future. So this is all we have. So please,
Wait, one
yes.
more thing. The My Little Pony, that's Batman's sidekick.
This.
That
It's
was
so hard to point at it. This. Okay.
The first time I ever spent the night
Yeah,
at your house.
you came here. Okay, so it was storming, and so we're like, you know what? We're gonna color. And so here, I'm gonna go get it.
Yes. But like, the first time I came over, she had a Batman coloring book. So I was coloring Batman, and I made him pink, and like...
And we said his secondary job was being a stripper.
Yeah.
Okay, and so
I'm a normal person.
we were on art like the last week of we were on art in art the last week of school, and she draws this.
Robin, Batman's sidekick.
Yeah. So that's fun. All right. So
Oh yeah, then I drew Baby Dan Howell last night.
yes, his birthday's coming up, and it's so soon, and I'm excited.
I was like fangirling last night. I was like, my baby, he's growing up.
I'm more excited for his birthday than I was for my own brother's.
My birthday's in like July 7th, so that's coming up. Nope, I'm not excited for that. I'm excited for Dan Howell's.
Yay!
Like, I made him a present and everything. Then my family members were just like, what do you want for your birthday? Dan Howell.
I want Phil for my birthday. Like, give me that.
He'll be 30.
He's.
And he turns out the same week we go and see 21 Pilots.
Oh, Lester, please get younger. Or like stay 30 until I'm like
Tell
25.
Dan Howell on his birthday he should go to Washington, D.C. because I'll be there.
Oh yeah, that's like, so our school has a trip that I'm not going on because, you know,
You
that's
thought
for,
you were going to move
that's
then.
for peasants. Yeah, I did actually. They're going on a trip to DC, and I am so scared because she's gonna get hit. And so the first day there is Dan Howell's birthday, so that's gonna be fun. She's gonna be walking around DC in front of cars and then get hit by them.
I plan on making all kinds of like art things for Dan Howell,
Yes.
like pictures and stuff. But then I'm gonna leave them around Washington D.C. when we go places. Like I'm gonna leave
You
them.
could actually get arrested for that because it's considered graffiti.
That's dumb. Fine,
I know.
I'll leave them in places that's not like government places. Like when we go at the restaurant or something.
Just staple into the tree.
Yeah. Hey you, waiter, staple.
Out. Yeah, but she's going to like be walking around DC, you know, tweeting Dan Howell, you know, all that stuff, and then she's going to get hit. I swear to gosh, I can already foresee this. So
Or it'll be like drawing fan art for him, and
Yeah.
then boom.
so they have to like be in groups, and so I've already established with their group that if she gets hurt in any way, shape, or form, I get to hang them by their toes.
She's overprotective of me.
I am. I'm like her mother. Okay, well, I guess that was our best friends video. Make sure to go on any social media and, you know, do a shout out to your best friends because they are going to stick with you for the rest of your life. Appreciate them while you still have them because, you know, you could and, like, don't leave them for someone else. Like, if they're your best friend, stay with them. And make sure you hit subscribe, like if you liked the video, and I think that once we reach like 25 subscribers, we should start we'll start posting more regularly because that would mean more people actually want to see us and not just our closest friends that we've bribed into subscribing.
Yes, then we'll actually start doing like a regular thing.
Yeah, I'm going to link to my Twitter down below, and we're gonna link to hers too.
Yay.
Link into the Twitters. Oh, that sounded so stupid.
Sounds weird.
Link into the Twitters, because I know how to talk like a teenager.
Sounds like my grandma trying to describe social media.
Okay, but yeah, we'll put links to that stuff, our social medias, down below. I sound like an old person. But we'll put that stuff down below, and make sure to, if you give your best friend a shout out in the comments, and, you know, appreciate them. Okay, guess that's all. Happy
Love
Best
your
Friends
best
Day.
friend.
Yes, love them. Alright, have a great Best Friends Day. Bye.